That's your theory. Freshman Representative Katie Hill resigned amid allegations that she had an affair with a staff member who had a three-way relationship with Hill and her former husband. It's a shame because Hill was the rare politician who could help two parties come together. Elizabeth Warren released a detailed plan for funding Medicare for All that promises not to raise middle-class taxes by 1 penny, but instead by several trillion pennies.
Stephen Miller or Colin Nixon jokes.
That's not my middle name. Could you just stop it?
Just take the compliment, bro. You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. Last week, former Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a bid to regain his Alabama Senate seat by releasing an ad campaign so complimentary of Trump that many called it groveling and pathetic. Here to comment, Jeff Sessions.
My dad always said he was the charter member of the 3790 Club. 3 sons, 7 high schools, 9 colleges, 0 degrees. Which was actually pretty generous of my dad to put it like that because my brothers only went to 1 high school and college each.
The next is mustache. The next is finger. And the last is blood. Making tonight's winning numbers screwdriver, mustache, finger, blood. Back to you, Jim.
Oh, my God.
I know. She only throws back to you. What about back to you, Jim and Wendy?
And I'm Daddy Longlegs.
Great. Well, your costumes all look terrific. Looking forward to learning more. What makes you think I'm mad at you?
I don't know. You seem mad at me. Mr. Mad.
Trust me, if I was mad at you, you'd know.
Well, so I'm actually getting a little mad right now.
And you can't even get tomatoes anymore because of this awful shipping nightmare that we've got with slow Joe Biden, okay? And you know what? This is true. This is true. Glenn, excuse me. Glenn, excuse me. This is true. You know, a guy came up to me the other day, big guy, bigger than anything, tears in his eyes, and he said to me, "Sir, my name is Santa Claus, and Christmas is canceled."
Did Mom know?
She knew. We still loved each other. I never felt like it was right for me to come out while you guys were still kids. I don't know what to say.
It's okay, Dad. I miss Mom.
Me too. I wasted my life!
Facebook portal. Share something real.
Now it's time for our favorite segment, Karaoke All-Stars, where we look back at the week's most special performances.
Let's start with our bad choice all-stars. These are folks who just picked the wrong song.
First up, guy who was doing great until the high notes came in.
Pimp walk, and you're gonna want to get down here. Yes, okay, because hip hop is low in the body.
Y'all are up here, but hip hop is down here, okay? The streets are in the knees, okay?
Oh, are they now?
Yeah, because you know what? It's ball, and it's ball, and it's I'm Joseph. I'm a baby daddy now, so I pimp walk. Okay, go do it, pimp walk.
Okay, so like
Your backup guns. Commercial where the whole family's the same thing. Using the word mayonnaise. It's aioli all of a sudden? No thanks, Lin-Manuel. And finally, missionary.
Then why am I even here? Shame on you.
Wow, she left. Okay, well, we will now hear tenant complaints and concerns, but remember, we are all neighbors in this building, so let's please keep it civil. Yes, Miss D'Alessio from Unit 7E.
What the hell is this? You raised my maintenance fee up $12 this month?
I walked in, there were 6 of my friends in New York in person, and 6 of my friends over Zoom from LA. And you may be thinking, hey, if that was me, I would have been like, if you're so worried about me, how come you didn't fly in? Don't worry, I said that several times. I rang that bell as often as possible.
I was excited about the Paw Patrol at first. Talking dogs who know how to fly jets and drives? Great. But it's become clear that 6 dogs cannot protect a city roughly the size of San Diego.
Criminals and lowlifes are flocking here because they know there's only one cop patrolling our streets, and it's a dog.
Cassie, so my parents said I was actually very emotionally mature when we put down my turtle.
Wow, at least he didn't suffer.
Oh, he actually did. The doctor didn't hit him in the right spot. So.
That's intense. Sounds like you were really strong.
Jason, against all odds, I'm continuing to crush.
Well, with my advice, I can't feign surprise.
Congratulations to Chelsea Clinton, who gave birth to a baby girl on Friday. A new grandmother, Hillary Clinton, said she couldn't be any happier unless the baby was a Latina in a swing state. Scientists in Japan have developed a group of robotic cheerleaders, but it's not what you think. They also have sex with them.
The New York City Police Department is hoping to eliminate incidents of police brutality by showing police a compilation video of officers assaulting people. Unfortunately, the background song on the video is, "This is how we do it." After having problems last year, the BET network has announced a no guns policy for their 2014 Hip Hop Awards. Here to comment is a hip hop fan, Pete Davidson. All right. Pete, why does an award show need a no guns policy?
Well, what people need to understand is that this type of behavior happens when you wear a gold chain.
According to reports, before the New York City doctor diagnosed with Ebola began showing symptoms, he went for a run, visited the High Line, then took 3 different subways and went to a bowling alley in Brooklyn. This dude did more in a day with Ebola than I've done all month.
Pope Francis said this week that the theory of evolution and the Big Bang Theory do not contradict the existence of God. Man, I love this Pope. Everything he says sounds like he just got high for the first time. And I like that he doesn't drive around in that goofy Pope mobile like he's the dice in that game Trouble. He knows God is protecting him. All those other popes were hiding behind plexiglass like they were selling chicken in a bad neighborhood.
Dust in the wind.
I couldn't have said that better myself, Matthew.
I don't think anyone could have said it like that. Now, you two have been friends for a long time. Is that why you decided to do the show together?
Yeah, I love working with Matthew. He really goes for it. I mean, he insisted on running his lines fully nude.
You got to.
You know,
turns out he's just been rapping for years, so...
No.
Yeah, hey, that's what Bing Crosby did when they asked him about it. He just shook his head no.
I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Hey, Bing Crosby would, so...
Anthony. Oh, Anthony.
The Jewish holiday of Hanukkah commemorates the miraculous victory of the Maccabees in ancient times.
So you're just gonna launch right into it, huh? Okay, that's cool.
Well, we also do Hawaii.
Yes, we do one night in Hawaii, and then one night in Pennsylvania, and then we go back to Hawaii, and then we go back to it's so exhausting. But our next song is really good. I think you're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
That's called.
This one's called Every Time You Want to Know the Real Truth, the best thing to do is ask yourself, 'cause? Whoa?
Paul Ryan said the new tax plan would make filing taxes so simple that people can do their taxes on a postcard. I don't want simple taxes, because it probably means I'll have to pay exactly what I owe. I want complicated as hell taxes on a bunch of papers with a bunch of questions so I can lie. When somebody tells you, hey, I got a great tax guy, they don't mean he's gonna make taxes simple for you. They mean you're about to claim your fleshlight as a dependent. A man in Florida was surprised. when
Sorry,
his house-
Michael. Sorry to interrupt, Michael. Tiffany had a request. She's your queen to be.
I told y'all I was gonna wear this dress again.
Plus, I feel like my hometown doesn't really like me.
Why wouldn't they like you? Everyone there is so nice.
Well, of course you'd say that. You're like the most popular person from there. This is how they write about Colin in our hometown newspaper, the Staten Island Advance. Colin Jost tees up. It's about 3 weeks till election, but you could never tell by Colin Jost's swing. And here's how they write about me. This is a review of a Weekend Update appearance I did.
And I've heard people say, oh, there's no way Trump walks from this one at least 38 times already. But this slippery bastard is still the president somehow. I mean, what else does the FBI need? They have a 95% conviction rate, a high-ranking snitch, and a confession on Twitter. So if this next year Donald Trump isn't in prison cornrolling some brother named Lunch Meats Hair, then damn it, I want the oatmeal guy as my lawyer too.
Congress has passed a temporary extension that will prevent a government shutdown this weekend. So for now, a government shutdown is just when a woman tells the senator to pull his pants back up. And you'll like this. 3 members of Congress resigned this week after allegations of sexual misconduct. And you know what that means? Time to open 3 more doors on our sexual harassment-themed advent calendar. There's only 8 days left before Christmas. Here with his holiday dating tips is the guy who just bought a boat.
It's beginning to look a lot like Sexmas. Hey, happy holidays, Santa calls. Skin tight to be back.
Yeah, so I met up with this Russian guy the other night, no collusion. Also, just repeating a phrase over and over again doesn't make it true. For example, ever since Trump got elected, half the country has been repeating the phrase, "This can't be happening." And yet, somehow it is.
Doctors in Iowa have confirmed a dog disease that can be passed on to humans. Fine, I'll wear a condom.